என்ன ஓகே நான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடுவோம். ஹாய் ஹலோ கைஸ், நம்ம சேனலுக்கு இப்பதான் புதுசா பார்க்க வந்துருக்கீங்க அப்படின்னா மறக்காம ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, லைக் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க. நம்ம இன்னைக்கு பார்க்க போற டாபிக் என்னன்னா அவுட்புட் ஆஃப் சி ப்ரோக்ராம். இப்ப ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்ம வந்துட்டு டாபிக் உள்ள போயிடலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சீனா என்னென்ன அப்படின்றது பாத்திரலாம். அது ஒரு இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன், பேசிக் இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் மட்டும் பாத்திரலாம். இப்ப சிக்கு வந்து நம்ம எல்லா லாங்குவேஜுக்கும் ஹெடர் ஃபைல் யூஸ் பண்ற மாதிரி இங்க சிக்கு ஒரு ஹெடர் ஃபைல் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அதெல்லாம் என்னன்னா இன்க்ளூட் studio.h. ஓகேவா? சம்டைம்ஸ் நம்ம வந்து இன்க்ளூட் coin.h யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், அல்லது இன்க்ளூட்ஸ் string.h யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ற ஃபங்க்ஷனை பொறுத்து நம்மளோட ஹெடர் ஃபைல்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அடுத்தது வந்துட்டு ரெண்டாவது பேசிக் விஷயம் என்ன அப்படின்னா, நம்ம வந்து யூசர் இன்புட் எப்படி வாங்குறது அப்படின்றதுதான். எப்படி அப்படின்னா, மற்ற லாங்குவேஜஸ்ல நிறைய சின்டாக்ஸ் இருக்கும். இதுல மற்ற லாங்குவேஜஸ்க்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி சின்டாக்ஸ் இருக்கும். இதுல என்னன்னா வந்துட்டு ஸ்கேனஃப்க்கு வந்துட்டு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்துட்டு ஃபார்மேட் ஸ்பெசிஃபையர் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கணும். அடுத்தது நம்ம என்ன இப்ப சப்போஸ் இங்க வந்து int n அப்படின்னு int n is equal to 10 அப்படின்னு கொடுத்திருக்கேன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். இப்ப எனக்கு வந்து it is a int, right? அதனால நம்ம என்ன பண்ணோம்னா நம்ம percentage d வாங்கணும். இப்ப நம்ம வாங்குறது வந்துட்டு 10. சாரி, int n மட்டும் தான் டிக்ளேர் பண்ணணும். யூசர் கிட்ட தானே வேல்யூ வாங்குவோம். சோ அதனால and d அப்படின்னு கொடுப்போம். and என்னன்னு கொடுப்போம். அப்படி கொடுக்கும்போது நம்மளுக்கு வேல்யூ ஸ்டோர் ஆயிரும். அத மாதிரி மறுபடியும் நம்ம printf ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ல பிரிண்ட் பண்றதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அதே மாதிரி இங்கேயும் ஃபார்மேட் ஸ்பெசிஃபையர் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். இன்ட்னா percentage d, அதே மாதிரி ஃப்ளோட்னா percentage f, கேரக்டர்னா percentage c, அந்த மாதிரியான சின்டாக்சஸ் எல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். சாரி, ஃபார்மேட் ஸ்பெசிஃபையர் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். நெக்ஸ்ட் இப்ப நம்ம டாபிக் உள்ள போயிடலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் guessing the output of C program in the interview test will be little tricky, right guys? அந்த மாதிரி தான். இப்ப நம்மளுக்கு அதுக்காக ஈஸியா எப்படியெல்லாம் நம்ம ஈஸியா வந்து சி அவுட்புட் ஆஃப் சி வந்து கெஸ் பண்ணலாம், எப்படியெல்லாம் நம்ம வந்துட்டு ஈஸியா சால்வ் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்ற ட்ரிக்ஸ்லாம் இந்த வீடியோல வந்து பார்க்கலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எப்பயும் போல அவங்க ஹெடர் ஃபைல் யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. நான் சொன்ன மாதிரியே int மெயின்ல வந்துட்டு a is equal to 1, b is equal to 2, c equal to 3 அப்படின்னு டிக்ளேர் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா c equal to a and a equal to b ன்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. வராது. ஓகே, ரிட்டர்ன் 0. இதோட அவுட்புட் என்னவா இருக்கும் அப்படின்றத நம்மளுக்கு வந்துட்டு நம்ம கெஸ் பண்ண வேண்டிய இது. ஓகே, இப்ப வந்து இந்த ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணி பார்த்தலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா c equal to a equal to b. இங்க equal to அப்படின்றது ஒரு ரிலேஷனல் ஆபரேட்டர். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னா, நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி பார்த்தோம் a equal to 1 and b equal to 2. It checks whether both the values are true, right? இது வந்து செக் பண்ணும். 1 equal to 1 செக் பண்ணும். If it is true, it will return 1. As it is relational operator, it will return only boolean values, right? அப்ப 1 equal to 2 இல்ல, அதனால என்ன பண்ணும் அப்படின்னா 0 ரிட்டர்ன் பண்ணும். அப்ப நம்மளுக்கு c equal to 0 தான் வேல்யூ வரும். செக் பண்ணிடலாமா? பாத்தீங்கன்னா நமக்கு 0ன்னு வந்திருக்கு. அடுத்தது நெக்ஸ்ட் क्वेश्चन போலாம். அடுத்தது அதே மாதிரி இங்கிலீஷ் studio.h ஹெடர் ஃபைல் யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. இங்க வந்து int a equal to 20, printf percentage d, a. It is the easiest question I think, because there is no any complex things in this code, right? Except the semicolon. ஓகே, இங்க செமிகோலன் யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க. சரி, இதனால ஏதாவது பிரச்சனை வருமா அப்படின்னு யோசிச்சா கண்டிப்பா கிடையாது. இது ஒரு எம்ப்டி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். It will not disturb the main program, so it will automatically returns the value of a. இதையும் பார்த்தலாம். Yeah, we get the expected output. அடுத்தது வந்துட்டு third question போலாம். இங்க வந்து header files include பண்ணிருக்காங்க. int a equal to 15, b equal to 1.234. It is little bit complex. அங்க வந்து percentage, இது என்னடா புதுசா percentage star எப்பல யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு யோசிக்கலாம். அடுத்து a, b அப்படி கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. ஓகே, இதோட எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் பார்த்தலாம். ஓகே, actually, if you guys already know about website development, means you can easily go through this. That is, with this equal to 10px and with this 50 percentage, right? We will use these things to enlarge the size of the image or else for padding in our website, right? அதுக்காக தான் நம்ம இதெல்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். இதுக்கு பேர் என்னன்னு சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னா zoom. ஓகேண்ணா? 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 ஓகே. ஓகே. Percentage star f, இது வந்து ஒரு indirect with precision சொல்றாங்க, which means it will take, we have value as a is equal to 15 and b is equal to 1.234, I think so. இப்படி இருக்கும்போது இது எப்படி எடுத்துக்கும் அப்படின்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் percentage 15f எடுத்துக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க, which means padding. இப்போ வந்து இது வந்து left padding சொல்லுவாங்க. Right paddingனா we will give percentage next to the integer value. If it is left padding, you will give percentage before to the integer value. That is what given here. So what it do is it will leave 15 spaces and it will return the value, it will return the value of b, right? We will check. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't know whether I don't know why it is not leaving 15 pieces before it is. I think it might have some error, so we can resolve it lastly. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, let me skip this part. This fourth program. Okay, we are getting into fifth. Include foo.h void main int a equal to 25 and print as percentage o percentage x. We guys are writing a long program to convert a number into octal and hexadecimal, right? Here we have simple tricks to solve, but we cannot use in our program, right? That is in company point of view. We should use only program. We have some shortcuts here. If we use percentage o means it will return the value in octal. If we have percentage x means it will return the value in hexadecimal. Okay. Let me see explanation for this. See, octal, the binary value of 24 is 11001. And we separate into 3, right? While we separating it, we will get 1 from this and we will get 3 from this. The value is 31 for the octal. And what about hexadecimal? While we will divide the number by 16. While we are dividing the number, we will get quotient as 1 and remainder as 9. And again, we will divide the quotient by 16. We will get 0 as quotient and the remainder as 1. We will write the remainder in the reverse value, that is 1 9. We will check it out now. What is it? Yes, our expected output had came. அடுத்த கொஸ்டினுக்கு போயிடலாம். That is sixth question. Int I equal to 10, static int x is equal to I. Okay. நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னா இதை பார்த்தோன்னே கண்ணை மூடிட்டு ஈக்குவல் தான் ஆன்சர் அப்படி சொல்லி போட்டுருவோம். சாரி, 10 is greater than 10. Yes, we will mark it as greater than, right? Before going for that, we should do one thing. We will compare. It is an auto variable, that int I equal to 10 is an auto variable. Static int x is equal to I. It is a static variable, right? We will compare. We will compare it with one another, but it is not equal because in auto variable, once we can initialize, it will become again, it will become 0 again and again. Which means நம்ம இப்போ ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம்ல வந்துட்டு int I equal to 10 யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா நம்ம அதை இன்க்ரிமெண்ட் பண்ணணுமோ டிக்ரிமெண்ட் பண்ணாலும் சரி, மறுபடியும் அந்த I equal to 11 அப்படின்னு இனிஷியலைஸ் பண்ணா அது 11 மாதிரிடும். ஆனா நம்ம ஸ்டாட்டிக் வேரியபிள அப்படி டக்குன்னு மாற்ற முடியாது. அது கடைசியா என்ன பண்ணிருக்குமோ அதோட இதுதான் இருக்கும். ஸோ நம்ம அது ரெண்டையும் கம்பேர் பண்ணும்போது it will return error. We cannot compare this I equal to 10 and static variable. We cannot compare auto variable and static variable. So it will return as error. Yes, it is returning as error. Let me see next question. That is printfல ஒரு format specifier யூஸ் பண்ணி I am good அப்படின்னு வந்துட்டு 3 strings கொடுத்தா print ஆகுமா? Guys, guess please. இப்படி கொடுத்தா print ஆகுமா? Yes, it will print. எப்படி அப்படின்னா we can give one format specifier for 3 strings. Okay, which is equal to this is equal to this first statement is equal to this last statement. ஸோ அதனால நம்ம ஒரு ஃபார்மேட் ஸ்பெசிஃபையர் ஸ்ட்ரிங் கொடுத்தாலுமே இது வந்துட்டு பிரிண்ட் பண்ணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. ஆல்சோ we can give 3 format specifiers for 3 strings. It can also work. These three steps can also work well. So let me check. Yes, we are getting our expected output. நம்ம next question க்கு போயிடலாம். Okay. இங்க வந்து என்ன கொடுத்துருக்காங்கன்னா printf of percentage d size of the program and string length of the program, right? என்ன கொடுத்துருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா இப்ப ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரிங்கோட சைஸையும் ஸ்ட்ரிங்கோட லென்த் கண்டுபிடிக்க சொல்லி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. இப்ப சைஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபங்க்ஷன் வந்துட்டு ப்ரோக்ராமை மட்டும் கவுண்ட் பண்ணுமா இல்ல இட் வில் கவுண்ட் ஆல்சோ தி கொட்டேஷன்ஸா? ஸ்ட்ரிங் லென்த்ன்ற ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் கொட்டேஷன்ஸை கவுண்ட் பண்ணுமா இல்ல அந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் கொட்டேஷன்ஸ் சேர்த்து கவுண்ட் பண்ணுமா இல்ல அந்த ப்ரோக்ராமை மட்டும் கவுண்ட் பண்ணுமா? If you guys know the answer, please put it in the chat box. Okay. Size of inter program வந்து it will include all the things in the parentheses, that is inside the size of parentheses. இப்போ என்னன்னா இது வந்து கொட்டேஷனையுமே ஒரு எலமெண்டா தான் எடுத்துக்கும். ஆனா சைஸ் ஆஃப் எப்படி கவுண்ட் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா 0 1 2 3 இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி கவுண்ட் பண்ணோம். பட் the string length function starts its count with 1. 1ல இருந்து தான் வந்துட்டு கவுண்ட் பண்ணும். இப்போ வந்துட்டு 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, wow. Sorry, 8. The string length function excludes the quotation, so it will start count with the t. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So our desired output should be 8 and 7. Let me check. See, our desired, we got our expected output. Let me move on to our next question. Okay, this is an interesting question. Void main in color equal to switch of color case 0 and case 1, case 2, case 3 is given. But one thing is missing. What is missing, guys? If you guys guess the answer, please put it in the chat box. The thing that is missing is break statement, right? இப்போ நம்ம இங்க color equal to 2 கொடுக்கும்போது actually it gets into the switch case, right? And it meets the expected case, and then it prints the statement consecutively that is coming after the expected case. Aqua, green, other. அது அப்படியே கான்சிக்யூட்டடா பிரிண்ட் பண்ணும். ஏன்னா வந்துட்டு பிரேக் நடுவுல இல்ல. Let me check. Yes. See, we got our expected output. So let me move on to next question. Okay. Void main if of printf c is good. One good thing is we can use printf statement without semicolon in the printf statement, right? நம்ம அதுக்குள்ள யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது print c is good அப்படின்ற statement வந்து true, right? If it is true, it should also print I know c. First it will print c is good, then it will print I know c. Let me check. Yes, it is printing first c is good, and then second I know c. Let me move on to next question. Yes. Int main character star str include help printf percentage c slash n and star ampersand symbol star str. If you are a old subscriber, you can also see our other YouTube videos, right? In this, my friend will speak about the referencing and dereferencing operator. If you not go through that, please go through that. இங்க வந்து ரெஃபரன்சிங் ஆபரேட்டர் அண்ட் டீரெஃபரன்சிங் ஆபரேட்டர்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. இது என்ன பண்ணும் அப்படின்னா இது ரெண்டுமே நம்ம வந்து சேம் டைம்ல ரெஃபரன்சிங் அண்ட் டீரெஃபரன்சிங் யூஸ் பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னா இட் வில் கேன்சல் ஈச் அதர். ஸோ தி ரிமைனிங் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் வில் பி ஸ்டார் str, right? Star str means it will automatically points the first letter of the string, right? Which means our expected output is I. So let me make a check. We got our expected output, right? Okay, let me move on to next question. This is int ival character cval void pointer ival and cval equal to 65, where we are uh, making our ptr to store the address of ival, and print of the size is equal to, yeah, we have done some typecasting here, and we are telling it to print the size of ptr. Also, we are making another typecasting here, and also we are making it to print the size of ptr. Okay, what is the good thing about the void pointer? Anybody knows? If you guys knows, please put it in the chat box. Use chat box, guys. Void star ptr வந்து ஒரு இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங் திங் இருக்கு. என்ன திங் சொல்லுங்க? ரைட். நம்ம இதோட எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் பார்த்தலாம். எஸ். While we are typecasting on the normal thing, right? நம்ம எப்படி typecast பண்ணுவோம்? ஒரு டேட்டா டைப் இன்னொரு டேட்டா டைப் மாத்தணும் அப்படின்னா it should be less than that. The byte should be less than that of it. That is, the integer ஓட byte 4 அப்படின்னா w ஓட byte 8. அப்பனா நம்ம ஈஸியா typecast பண்ணிடலாம். But the second case result equal to short of 5. The short ஓட byte 2, int ஓட byte 4. In this case, we cannot typecast. But what void ptr do is we can typecast any data type. So it is one of the interesting thing, right? And we are in order to typecast and get the value from the void ptr, we are following the syntax this, that is star parent inside the parenthesis data type star, and outside the parenthesis our desired pointer, right? If we use this, we will get our desired value. So this is the syntax to get a typecasting value from the void pointer. Okay. Let me check. Yes. See, our value get typecasted here. In star ptr have stored 50 in the ptr, and I have print size of ptr will always stays 8. This is the size of ptr is according to the compiler code. And then this again we are initializing and cval, and we are getting it our value, that is value 65 and size is equal to 8. Okay, let me move on to next question. This is another interesting question. How many guys know the printf statement will execute from left to right? This is one of the most fascinating thing in this code, right? The printf statement will always execute from left to right. In such case, while it is executing from left to right, the value of ch will get incremented first. That is here. It is left to right, so the value of ch will get incremented. That is already told, I think so. That is we can typecast any type of data type using void pointer. So we had made this here, and we are pre incrementing it, so it will increment here, this value become 11, and again it becomes here also it will become 11. So our output will be 11 11. So let me check. Yes, we got our desired output. Let me move to next question. Next, int a equal to b, sorry, int a equal to 10, b equal to 2, where we have initialized two pointer and we have stored the address of a and b in the respected pointers, that is pa and pb. We are telling the code to print the value of percentage p is equal to 10 by 2, that is. Whether it prints the value of 10 by 2, yes. Whether it prints. No, it won't print because it will take the hash and the hash and store as the end of comment statement. Yes, we will use this for comment, right? இதை வந்து ஒரு கமெண்டா எடுத்துக்கிட்டனால அந்த இடத்துல வந்து டிவைட் ஆபரேஷன்ஸ் நடக்காது. Instead we can use this, we can put it in the separate parentheses, the second value. If we use like this means it will print our desired value, but in this case it won't work out. So let me check what output we are getting. See, automatically it becomes comment statement. So how can we expect our output? So let me make a change here. See, now our value becomes 5. So let me move on to next question. That is our 15th question. 15 more questions to go, guys. Int main int a equal to int b equal to 2 int c. We are doing AND operation, that is bitwise and between a and b, and we are storing it in c, and we are telling the code to print c, right? Okay, let me see the explanation for this. Oh, I don't have. As it is a bitwise, it is not logical, right? It will checks. First, it will convert it to binary value, and it will convert it to binary value. That is binary value of 10 is 1 0 and 0. And what is the binary value of 2? Is 0 0 and 0, I think so. While I'm performing AND operation between this thing, what might be the expected output? Okay, and it will perform AND operation between this. 1 into 0 is 0, and again 0 into 0 is 0, and again 1 into 1 is 1, again 0 into 0 is 0. Then our desired output is 0 0 1 0. That is super 1 2. Let me check whether we are getting our expected output. Not. We are getting our expected output. Okay, let me move on to next question. That is 16th question. While printf of geeks, what happens? Okay, here is another interesting thing. Okay, we guys know if we give a printf statement inside a while, it will execute. But what about the characters inside the printf? Whether it will count, it will return. Yes, it will count and return. This is one amazing thing about while, for, and if. It will count the characters inside the printf. Okay, it will count and it will return 5 because and we don't have any statement inside the body of the while. As we don't have any statement inside the body of the while, it will execute continuously. That is a runtime error, right? Sorry, compilation. See, it is executing. This is infinite loop. Sorry, it is not compilation error and runtime error. It is infinite loop. Let me move on to next question. Okay. While print, in this case, see, we had just written one written statement inside the body of the while. That is the 17th question. While printf of geeks, it will print geeks and it will also return 5 to this return 0. As return 0 is a termination statement, it will terminate the loop of the while. So the program gets terminated and it will print geeks only one times. See, it is printing the geeks only one time. Okay, let me move on. Let me move on to the next question. That is include sudo.h int main if printf of geeks switch printf of for and while printf of geeks. Right. As I said before, it will print the geeks. Right. The if statement becomes true and it will print it and it will return geeks. It will also count the characters inside the printf, that is 5, and it will return to switch, and then again the switch of printf of for. Switch of printf is also true, and again it is also count the characters inside the printf, and it will return 3. It will search for the case 3, but it is not finding any case that is case 3 with the case 3, so it will not print anything. It will print only geeks for. It is printing only geeks for, and the program is executing continuously. See, it is showing. It is not showing any termination statement here, so it will return only the geeks for here. Okay. Mm, Let me move on to next question. That is include sudo.h int main if printf of geeks not equal to 5. Then it will goes to else statement. In else statement, we are giving printf of geeks for geeks. Right? As I already said, the print, if of print statement is true and it will count the characters, right? The count of geeks is 5. It is equal to 5. So it get the if loop will not execute, but the geeks will get printed, and it comes to else loop, it will print geeks for geeks. So our desired output will be geeks for geeks. Let me check. We are getting our desired output. We make a move to next question, that is define int n is equal to printf of geeks. We guys, what we do means we don't worry about the header files and define function and all. We simply see the int n equal to n printf percentage dn and in. Oh, what a question is this? Such a simple silly question, yeah. And we will put our answer as 10, right? Before that, we should see that is they have given one define function. Int n is equal to printf of geeks, right? We cannot declare int n equal to printf of x. We cannot use this. So it will return us error. So before approaching any output of C program, please also take a look at the header files and other functions too. See, we cannot define it like this. Okay, let me move on to next program. That is, here is another interesting question. This is also like this. Because what do is square of, yeah, here I have declared define square of x is x star x. So that is y plus 1, that is 1 plus 1. So 2 square of 2 is x star x. So we simply written 4. 4 will be the answer for this like this. But it is not like that. Here, here they had given a wrong square x star x for this wrong square x because this won't return 4. Instead of 4 it will return 3. Let me see the explanation for that. It will be quite easy for you. See, square of x is x star x. If we make square of x is x of x star x in defined function, what will be our desired output? See, x is equal to square of y plus 1. That is x is equal to y plus 1 star y plus 1. That is 1 plus 1 star 1 plus 1. It won't sum up here. It is also won't sum up here. Instead, this will get multiplied and it will become 1 plus 1 plus 1 and the output will be 0. Instead of that, we should use like this. That is parenthesis of x star x. So we can get our desired output as 4. Let me make a check. See, I'm getting 3 if I use like this. So I'm getting my desired output. So always use, if it is cube, we can make it as like this. So you will get this 8. So make a current use of parentheses in this square function and all. Okay, let me move on to next question. See, in the main function, we are passing one integer and also one character array. And without any code we are getting the value of we are getting the value in the index of the array 2 and also 4 and also 6, right? But what is one bad thing is we cannot use anything without converting. We cannot use anything from the character array or string array without converting into an integer. We cannot perform any arithmetic operations. Okay, அதாவது ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரிங்கை கொடுக்கும்போது அதுக்குள்ள நம்ம எந்த ஒரு அரித்மெட்டிக் ஆப்ரேஷன்ஸோ அதை வந்து நம்ம ஒரு இன்டிஜரா மாத்துறதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம அப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது, யூஸ் பண்ணவும் முடியாது. ஸோ இட் வில் பிரிண்ட், ஸோ இட் வில் ஷோஸ் அஸ் எரர். See, it is showing us error. We cannot perform the any arithmetic operations without converting it into integer before we are converting into integer. Okay, let me move on to next question. Yes. Okay, before getting into the question, I want to ask you guys one question. What is the range of signed character and what is the range of unsigned character? If you guys know the answer, please put it in the chat box. Signed character is minus 120 to 127, where unsigned character is 0 to 255, right? Here we are asking for x is equal to 400, where it is beyond the limit, right? Instead, what it print is, it will make a cyclic value of unsigned character. Okay, let me see explanation for that. Yes. See, it is unsigned character 0 to 255. That is Once it is cycle 250 characters over, and again it will start it from 0 to 255. Okay, let me subtract 400 minus 255. What we get means 145. And it is anything from 0 also we should include. So it becomes, we should minus 1 also, as it includes 0. So it becomes 144. And it will return 144. That is, first it goes 0 to 255. And again it comes 0 to 144 until the value exceeds. In this way, it will give us 144 as output. So let me check. Yes, we are getting our desired output. Yeah, we are having 24th question. Int main int I character input I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus. Here is another amazing thing, that is ungetC function. What is ungetC function? Anybody knows? Think some may come across the topic like getC, which will get the input and return us. But what it will what is the function of the ungetC function? That is, it is the opposite of the getC function. It will it will get the input and it pumps back the input to our input stream, that is input. In this it will pumps back. So for every iteration it will print x x x. As we are getting here, let's see, we are giving our input as user input. Sorry, runtime input. We are giving our input as runtime input, so it will gets and it will gets by the scanf and it will print it x, and it will again push back into and input and again push back into on input, again push back into on. Is depending upon the number of iterations it will push back, right? Here I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, and the condition get terminated when I becomes 6. In that way, that is, it will print 5x. That is, here they are given x as you runtime input. So it will print 5 times x. அன்கெட்சி ஃபங்க்ஷன் அப்படின்றது வந்துட்டு கெட்சி ஃபங்க்ஷன் எப்படி அப்படின்னா வந்துட்டு ஒரு இன்புட்டை நம்ம யூசர் கிட்ட இருந்து வாங்குறதுக்கு மட்டும் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். அன்கெட்சி ஃபங்க்ஷன் எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்றோம் அப்படின்னா, அந்த வாங்கின இன்புட்டை மறுபடியும் நம்ம வந்து ஸ்டோர் பண்ணி மறுபடியும் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். அதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். நம்ம ஒரு டைம் யூசர் கிட்ட போயிட்டு இன்புட் வாங்க தேவையில்லை. இது ஒரு அட்வான்டேஜ் ஆஃப் அன்கெட்சி ஃபங்க்ஷன் சொல்றாங்க. சின்டெக்ஸ் பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா இன்புட் கமா ஸ்டுடியோ இன். The compiler is not taking runtime input, so it is not giving the desired input. See, yeah, we are getting 5x. This is called runtime input without any statement being asked into user. We can also use this in a program to for the reduction of lines. Okay. Int main 25th question include h int main printf geeks for geeks return 0. Yes, it is a simple statement, right? What is the output of this question? If you guys know the answer, please put it in the chat box. Yes. Int main printf geeks for geeks. What it will return? It will whether it will return geeks for geeks or else it will return only geeks for. It will return only geeks for because we cannot put multiple statements in the printf. It can print only a single statement. It can print only single statement without any format specifier. The statement coming after the first statement should have some format specifier to get printed on the screen, right? So the second statement won't get printed because it does not have any format specifier here. See, it is only printing geeks for. So let me move on to our next question. That is 26. This is another interesting question. See, I equal to 40, a right shift of 5, and a 5 left shift of 3, and 3 right shift of 2, and 2 left shift of 1. Right? What we guys all do is we will write the respective binary values of 45, 3, 2, 1, and we'll transfer the bits to the front and transfer the print to the back. This is actually waste of time. Let me see a trick to solve it. See, first statement. If it is less, if it is left right shift, sorry, right shift means we should multiply. We should divide it by 2. If it is left shift means if we should multiply it by 2. That is 40 greater than 5 and 5 less than 3. And this is our desired. This is our state. This is the given statement, right? First, we will solve 40 right shift of 5. Okay, and the integer that is on the left side, we should make it as 2 power. It is always 2 power. Okay, it is 2 power 5. The value of 2 power 5 is 32. When the right shift, it is right shift, so we will divide it by 2. We will divide it by the respected right operand, that is right integer here. Yes, that is 32. 40 by 32. It will divide it by, it will divide only one time. Okay, then it will have some decimal values. As it is an integer, we will store only one. So now our statement will be 1 left shift of 3. The value of 40 great shift of 5 is 1. So we are putting here as 1 and 1 left shift of 3, right? This is our next statement. The right side value is always the power of 2. Okay, so we are putting 2 power 3, that is 8. This is left shift, you are multiplying it. So 1 into 8 is 8. So our 1 less than 3, 1 left shift of 3 value is 8. So we are going to perform next statement, that is 8 right shift of 2. The right side value is always power of 2. So we are making it 2 power 2 is equal to 4. As it is a right shift, we will divide it by 4. We will divide it by the value we will get. Okay, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. And 2 left shift of 1. As it is left shift, this is a power of 2 where 2 power 1 is 2. As it is a left shift, this is divided by. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. Here you guys, the things you want to remember is just make the integer that is lying at the right side is power of 2. Okay, we should make it as power of 2, and if it is right shift we will divide, if it is left shift we will multiply. That is the thing you want to remember in this program. Please don't go for the bit moving bits to front and moving bits to back. It will be a bit complex. Let me check. Yeah, we are getting our answer as 4. Sorry, I had made a mistake here. That is 2 power 2. This is left shift. So it is left shift means we will multiply, right shift means we will divide. Okay, this is 27th question. That is int I equal to 10 greater than 9 and 9 greater than 7 and 7 less than 8. Okay, it is greater than operator. It checks whether 10 greater than 9. If it is greater than, it will return Boolean values. It won't return any integer value, or it won't return any greater number, that is 10 greater than 9. So it won't return the greater number from this. It will return only the Boolean values, either 1 or 0. If the statement is true, it will return 1. If the statement is false, it will return 0. So let me see explanation for this. Okay, as 10 greater than 9 greater than 7 less than 8. Yes, 10 is greater than 9. Yes, 1. The statement becomes true and it is returning 1. Now the statement becomes 1 greater than 7 less than 8. 1 greater than 7? No, 1 is not greater than 7. The statement becomes false, so it is returning 0. And again, our statement becomes 0 less than 8. Yes, 0 is less than 8. Now the value is 1. Let me check. 'Yes, it is returning our expected output. I have forgotten to say one thing. If you should know about left shift or right shift, my friend had made one video about it. Please take a look at it. If you are a old subscriber, please if you are a new subscriber, go and watch it. Okay. Also, we our channel had made a video about relational operator. Please take a look at it. Is 28. That is int main of void x is equal to 4, y is equal to 4, z is equal to 4, x is equal to z, y is equal to z. Another guys, we guys made one mistake here always. As x, y, z have the same value 4, so we will assume the output will be hello, but it is not. It is a relational operator. It will return only Boolean values, right? Let me see explanation for this. That is x equal to y, whether it checks whether x equal to y, it is, yes, it is. So it will return only the Boolean values. It won't return any integer value or greater or equal value. So we will get 1. Then it will check whether 1 equal to z. No, it is not equal. 1 equal to 4, it is not equal. It will return 0. 0. Then our desired if of 0. What is the value? What is whether we will give 0 inside? If we give 0 inside the if condition, whether it will execute, whether it will give us output. If you guys know the answer, please put it in the chat box. Okay, let me check whether it will give or not. No, it is not giving us hello. It is giving geeks, because if we pass 0 inside the if, the condition becomes fail. Okay, the next question is x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 15. Here is another complex question, that is x is equal to x XOR of y and y is equal to y XOR of x, and x is equal to again x XOR of y. In this case, if we have three XORs and if we had used x and y alternatively, please do it. Please, this is because they are swapping. They will make it, in this case the value of x will become 15 and the value of y will become 10, and then it is nothing but the swapping happens here between x and y. So if you are seeing like this, that is x or 3 XOR and the consequent x and y means you can simply predict the output will be the swapped output. So you can simply write as 15 and 10. Okay, let me see explanation for this. Brief explanation, yes. First, it is x XOR y, x equal to x XOR y, and y is equal to y. Yes, here we have used assignment operators. Yeah, we had also made video about assignment operators. If you guys have not watched it, please take a look at it. That is x XOR y, that is x is equal to x XOR y, right? X, y, and XOR y. First, we are getting the binary value of 10 is 1 0 1 0. The binary value of 15 is 1 1 1, and 1 0 1 0 1 1 1. What is the syntax? Sorry, what is the logic of XOR y? If it is 1 1, it will return 0. If it 0 1 or else 1 0, it will return 1. Okay. Okay, 1 1 it is 0. 0 1 means 1, and 1 1 means again 0. 0 1 means 1. Now our desired output is, now our output is 0 1 0 1. That is the value of x is 5, which is because we have used assignment operators. X XOR y is equal to x is equal to x XOR y. So our value is x is equal to, now x becomes 5. Then next time while we are performing XOR operations, please don't forget to use this x. Please don't blindly use this value of x because it is changed here, right? So we are using the value of x, this x. So now the value of y has not changed. So we are using the old value of y, that is 1 1 1. So 1, the value of x is changed. So we are using 0 1 0 1. Now the value is 1 0. It will return 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 and 1 1 0. The value of y has also changed now. See, the value of y becomes 10, right? Now we had performed this condition and this condition, this condition. Now we are getting into this condition, right? X is equal to x XOR y. That is 0 1 0 1, and now the new value of y is 1 0 1 0. So we are using it. We are getting 1 1 1. That is the value of y. Here it is the value of x. That is why I'm saying if you see 3 XOR and 3, sorry, the x and y consecutively, if the x and y's are placed consecutively means we can go for swapping it and writing it. Okay, let me check the output for this program. Yes, we had get us lapped value, right? See here, we have get us lapped value. Here it x is equal to 10, y equal to 15, but here is the value x becomes 15 and the y becomes 10. Now the one last question to see. Okay. That is int main void and int a int I is equal to 4, a equal to 24, or here we have used logical or minus minus I and ai. What logical or does is it checks the statement whether it is logical or won't convert the values into binary values. Instead, it will make, if we have integer value, it will make it as 1. If we have zero space, it will mark it as 0. We have integer value, so it will mark it as 1. And it is, as it is a or statement, it won't go for checking the next statement here. It won't go here. It will checks. The or statement will be true if the one condition is true. That is, it falls into the first condition. It won't goes for the next condition. That is minus minus I. So it won't goes for next condition. Okay. You guys guess what will be the expected output for this program? If you guys know the answer, please put it in the chat box. Let me check. I guess you may sound 1 comma 4, right? Yes. How we had used here pre-increment, but how the value had become 4. See here, it is a logical law. It will check only the first, right? And it don't get into the second statement, what is given after the logical law. So it don't it the value of 4 don't get decremented. So it stays as 4. So our value becomes 1 comma 4. This is all for today. This is all for this is all for today. Today we had seen 30 C output of C programs, and we had discussed some amazing things that some fascinating things inside this program. Right. This is all about today. Then until let me see in another video. Thank you.